What's up? So it's been a while. I got the Blazer on the road. Kind of. It still needs some tuning done to it. It's still got the initial tune that I put on it to get it started. So it's really annoying to drive. Well, if you're all out, you're good, or cruising or whatever, but coming to a stop sign or stoplight or something like that, you got to pop it in neutral. It hunts and surges and stuff, and but they're supposed to get that worked out, so I've taken data on it and sent it to Black Bear, and we'll see. So anyways, I found out that while I was driving it, so I would drive it and then it would start shifting like spongier and spongier, you know, and I was like, that's weird. You check the fluid and it was low, and you top it off and it'd be good again, and do that for like a day or so, and then it would start doing it again. And then you could take the fill plug, not the drain plug, but the fill plug out of the transfer case, and it would pour all kinds of ATF out of it. So the transmission fluid is migrating from the transmission to the transfer case, and that's because the transfer case seal is bad. So looks like I'm going to tear the transfer case back out of it and replace that front seal. And I don't know why it's leaking. I mean, you know, it's only like 30 years old. It should still be good, right? So I don't know. Anyway, I got another seal for it. One of these awesome National oil seals here, and we're gonna see how it turns out. But anyways, I got the wheels on it and everything, so that's pretty much how it's gonna sit. Got it all washed and all that, as clean as it'll get anyway. But I got some wheel spacers I'm gonna put on the back because the front is poked out a little bit. You can see they're just a little bit poked out, but the back ones are set and inset. So I got some spacers, and I'm going to space them out. Something else to think about if you're going to lower one of these. I don't know if the S10s are the same. I mean, you would think they would be, but from the research that I've done, it seems like that the Blazers are a little bit different or something. The rear end is heavier or whatnot. But anyway, you can see under here, see if I can get the camera right. See that shackle right there? How like bent backwards it is, but actually was hitting the frame back here at the back, but you can see a gap in it now. I took the shackles off and relieved them because they were actually hitting the frame, and where they were hitting the frame, or because they were hitting the frame, it was, you can barely see that spring is bent backwards a little bit right there. Well, it was way worse because it had nowhere to go. They're pretty much flat because it's a 3-inch drop, so 3-inch drop pretty much makes the springs completely flat. So it really didn't have to move a whole lot, but because it was hitting, it was putting stress on the front of it there and kind of bent it backwards a little bit and didn't mess it up or whatever. But it's funny because actually relieving the shackle there actually raised the back up a little bit, because when you would take off, it would squat, which it's not really supposed to do that with leaf springs, but it probably needs some traction bars or cow tracks or something, which I'll probably put on it later on. But anyways, just wanted to say, if you're doing that and you're putting a lowering kit on it or whatever, make sure your shackles are not hitting at the back. I hear it's a common problem. You might have to relieve them a little bit. But anyway, so I'm going to pop this transfer case out and replace the seal. So there you go. Alright, so we're going to try this and see what it does. I topped off the transmission the other day after draining this, and like 1.5 quarts came out. So take the fill plug out, which is too dang tight, I can't get it. guarantee you there will be too much in there. But yeah, and there you go. See, it ought not be like that. There should not be that much in there. So I'm going to drain it all out of the actual drain plug and pull the transfer case again, because that's good times, and I would rather do that than drive it. I really wouldn't. So there you go. Alright, so I got the transfer case pulled out. I was going to record some of that and then got in a hurry and didn't get to. So anyway, the seal was busted all to pieces. I mean, it was super dry. I think I've already thrown it away. Well, you can see right there, that's the seal material. So like, I mean, it is like super brittle and vulcanized. Not cool. Yeah, I threw it away. So anyways, I popped that out, stuck a new one in there, and topped everything off, and it seems to be good. I also got my wheel spacers in, so that's what the back looks like now. It's pretty good. I like it like that. It's flush, so looks pretty sweet. So anyway, there you go. I will record a video of the exhaust and post that too. I might put it on this one. So but anyway, actually it's a short clip. I'll just throw it on there and you can hear it a little bit, and then I'll put a better one on there, you know, getting some revs and stuff. But I'll show you what the idle sounds like with the pipes. So they ended up going, there's not enough room for dual pipes all the way back, so I got a single 3-inch. So it's dual exhaust, which you can see right there. I got a dual in, dual out muffler for it. It is a Jones Max Flow muffler, and right there it is. They're pretty sweet, stainless steel. You can't see the exhaust. I'll do a video of that later. But so they had to go duals all the way back to right in front of the rear axle, and then switch to single 3-inch, and then go over the rear axle and out, because there's just not enough room with it being lowered like it is to do dual pipes on each side. The frame is actually higher a little bit on the passenger side from the factory for the exhaust to go through, so they were able to squeeze a 3-inch pipe through there. But it sounds pretty mean. I'll do a video of driving it, and but I'll throw the little quick idle. It's just a cold idle on there, and you can see what it sounds like. So yeah, there you go.